A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by his silence. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by his silence. Even Acharya Chanakya had said that the person who understands what, when, where, and how much to say, no one can stop that person from succeeding. Just like the arrow that comes out of the bow never comes back, the words that come out of the mouth never come back. Your words can become your strength and your weakness. At the right time, your silence can save you from many problems. At the same time, even a single word spoken by you can create problems for you. Still, many people use their tongue to show themselves to be wise, whereas many great scholars, wise, genius, and great kings have already said that the real power lies in silence, because wise and successful people know when, where, at what time, and where to speak. So, we will tell you the 6 benefits of silence, from which you will learn not only today, but also from now on, that when, where, and how to speak, and you will speak only as much as you need to speak. Silence confuses your opponent. Until everyone in the room is 100% silent, don't say anything and just wait. Everyone's attention will start moving towards you. Why is he not saying anything? Their expectations will start increasing. Gradually, everyone will start thinking, what is he thinking? Friends, this is not a manipulation technique, but a sense of right timing. And when you feel that now everyone is quiet, everyone's attention is just on listening to you, then start speaking. Your words will seem 10 times more impactful and important. The greatest warrior, Sun Tzu, has defeated thousands of enemies with the power of his silence. Many times he would just stay quiet and put his enemies in a deep thinking state. He used to say that when you stay quiet, you make your enemies uncomfortable, where they just start thinking about you. What is your plan? What are you going to do next? What will be your next step? In all this thinking, he loses focus on his goals, and you win. Sun Tzu used to say that he will win who knows when to speak and when not to speak. The one who knows when to speak and when not to speak, he always wins. Silence builds laser-sharp focus. Buddha used to say that before speaking, let your words pass through the gates of these 3 questions. Does what you are saying have any value? 2. Is it necessary for you to speak now? 3. Will these words create any difference? Or will people hear it with one ear and take it out from the other? You will not get the answer to these 3 deep questions by talking to anyone. In fact, when you are in a silent state, then your focus will go to these questions and you will learn to choose better words. Silence and focus both come together. If you can think, then you cannot speak. If you are speaking, then you cannot think. Speaking and thinking can never be together. Those who speak a lot, they just speak. Their words have no value. At one time, thousands of thoughts pass through the mind of a person. Those who speak a lot bring any thought to their tongue, which only creates problems in their life. On the other hand, those who remain silent, their focus increases. Whatever they are thinking, they can understand it better. They also have many thoughts in their mind. There are many things that they can say, but they remain silent and structure all their random thoughts well, and they speak only when it is necessary for them to speak. Silence attracts people's attention. If you have ever been in a group situation, if there is a work meeting, or if you are sitting in a classroom, then you must have experienced how silence grabs people's attention. When the teacher is speaking, giving a lecture, then your mind gets confused. You start thinking different things. You start talking to your friends sitting next to you. The teacher's voice is in your background. But as soon as the teacher stops speaking and notices you while talking, your attention automatically goes to that silence. There is a signal in your brain that something has happened, and your attention automatically goes to the teacher. You must have noticed this too. When you are speaking, people don't pay any attention to you. They don't even reply to you. But as soon as you become silent, suddenly, everyone's attention comes to you. And they come to you and ask, what happened? Silence builds trust. To build relationships with people, to make connections with good people, trust is very important. And to win anyone's trust, you should know how to listen to them. By telling your story, you can make the other person laugh and impress them. They may like you, but they won't be able to trust you until you get used to listening to them. If you are wondering why it is more important to listen than to speak, then the answer is the same. Why is it more important to save than to spend. It is not easy to listen to people. You can pretend to listen to them where you are sitting quietly, but you are only thinking when they will be quiet and I will start talking, which will never help. To gather as much information about the environment and people around you, it is very important to sharpen your observing and listening skills. And that happens only with the help of silence. When people meet someone, they only talk about themselves, how good their life is, or how problematic it is. Being quiet for a little while makes them feel uncomfortable. That's why they just keep talking. On the other hand, successful and powerful people, you may not have heard them talking much. Instead, they ask questions to the other person, know about them, and listen to them. And when you listen to someone carefully, it makes the other person feel very important. They feel that you value them. That's when you listen to them, and it builds trust between you. Silence builds strength. Friends, the truth is that most of us do not like silence at all, and we are afraid of it because we keep silence equal to loneliness, because we want people to always see us, listen to us, like us, and love us. We all need people's attention, and we start talking in pursuit of this attention. And the intention of all our talks is that the other person likes us. We want to look good in their eyes, so we speak and tell them all our good things. Silence scares us that if we keep quiet, the attention of the other person may go to our shortcomings, and they may not be able to observe us properly because we all know that we are not perfect. And by avoiding silence, we are hiding the truth from people. By living this false life, we become weaker inside, and silence works like a mirror in our life. When we are calm, we come in contact with our true self, which we are in reality, and we can see the truth that we do not need validation of people to be happy. Whether someone behaves well with us, insults us, says anything to us, or ignores us, it does not matter to us, and silence gives us the strength that we do not feel alone with ourselves. Rather, by spending time with ourselves in silence, we like ourselves even more, which increases our self-worth and confidence. Silence helps in negotiation. When you are quiet and do not speak much, your strengths and weaknesses are hidden from people so that no one can harm you or seduce you. With your silence, you put a protective shield on yourself, and no one knows what kind of person is behind this silent personality. With this mystery, your admirers never leave you and your enemies never attack you. When the other person is quiet, all you think is what he is thinking. Turn him around and let him think what you are thinking. For example, suppose you are in a job interview and it is about your salary. You have been offered an amount from the other person, but you need more salary than that. So never answer suddenly. Wait for a while. Be silent for a while. No one likes uncomfortable silences. They will definitely say something to end it, and unknowingly, they will reveal some information so that you can benefit and convince yourself. Now, if you like this video, then support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that you don't miss the coming videos. Thank you for watching.